Ever feel like your camera is capable of more, but your lens is holding you back? In today's Top 5 Best Nikon Lenses 2026, I'm cutting through the marketing noise to show you what actually earns a spot in your bag. No hype, just a clear, honest look at the glass that delivers the best results for your daily life.
Number 5. Lightdow 85mm f1.8. So you're looking at this 85mm and wondering if the low price tag is a trap. Honestly, it depends on how much patience you have. I've been taking it out for street walks and some backyard portraits, and the look you get is gorgeous. That classic, blurry background that makes everyone look like a pro. But here's the thing, it's a full manual lens. There's no autofocus to save you. I really loved how it forced me to slow down and actually think about my shot. There's something satisfying about nailing the focus yourself. On the flip side, it's frustrating that the camera has no idea the lens is even attached. You won't see your aperture settings on the screen, which feels a bit like flying blind. If you're shooting kids or pets, stay away. You'll just end up with a gallery of blurry messes. But if you're a student or a hobbyist on a budget who wants those dreamy portraits and doesn't mind doing the work, it's a fun, cheap way to level up your game.
Number 4. TTArtisan 25mm f2. I was packing for a weekend trip to the coast and realized my usual gear took up half my suitcase. I wanted to take photos, but I didn't want to carry a camera bag. At the last second, I swapped my heavy zoom for the TTArtisan 25mm. It's so light, I actually forgot it was around my neck while I was hiking. I spent the afternoon capturing tide pools and the way the evening light hit the cliffs. The f2 aperture made the sunset shots look incredibly dreamy, though I did struggle to keep my shaky hands still since the lens doesn't help you balance the shot. If you're tired of heavy gear and just want something that makes photography feel like an adventure again, this little lens is a perfect companion. Number 3. SG Image 25mm f1.8 AF APS-C. Have you ever left your camera at home just because you didn't want to carry a heavy bag? I found myself doing that too often until I tried this 25mm pancake lens. It's so small, it basically turns my camera into a pocket-sized companion for grocery runs or quick walks. What surprised me most was the autofocus. It actually locks onto eyes instantly, which is a lifesaver when you're trying to grab a candid shot of a friend mid-laugh. The trade-off for that tiny size is that the edges of the frame get a bit blurry and soft if you're shooting wide open. However, if you're a hobbyist who values a light setup and easy autofocus over perfect corner-to-corner sharpness, this is a steal. Just skip it if you're a pro needing absolute precision. Number 2. PERGEAR 35mm f1.4. Too many photographers think they need a $1,000 autofocus prime to tell a good story, but I honestly believe that's a lie. I've been shooting with the PERGEAR 35mm for a while now, and it has reminded me that photography is supposed to be tactile. There is a specific mechanical joy in using a metal lens that doesn't rely on a computer to find a face. On a full-frame body, the look is undeniably cinematic. It has a grit and glow that modern clinical lenses lack. However, you have to be okay with its flaws. The vignetting is heavy and never truly disappears even when you stop down. If you want a fun, vintage-feeling daily driver that fits in your pocket, this is it. If you need clinical perfection, look elsewhere. Number 1. Viltrox 35mm f1.7 Air. Is the perfect lens actually the one you forget you're carrying? I used to obsess over high-end glass until I spent a day chasing my dog around the park with this Viltrox 35mm. It weighs next to nothing, which completely changes how you move with a camera. Instead of worrying about gear, you just react. It feels like an extension of the camera body rather than an attachment. The real win here is the autofocus. It's quiet and remarkably sticky even when tracking moving subjects for video. That said, the all-plastic build won't win any design awards, and the lack of an aperture ring makes it feel a bit like a toy in hand. It's the ideal pick for casual travelers or parents who need a sharp, smart lens that won't break the bank. Just look elsewhere if you crave that heavy, all-metal vintage feel. Hopefully, that gives you a better idea of which of these lenses might actually fit your shooting style. At the end of the day, there's no perfect lens, only the one that makes you want to get out and take more photos. I've left links to all 5 of these in the description below if you want to check out the current prices or dive deeper into the technical specs. If you have a specific question about how one of these handles on your particular camera body, just drop a comment. I'm happy to help you figure it out. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.